Okay, so today we are going to solve the problem of largest element in an array. So this is from GeeksForGeeks practice section and data structures arrays. So the problem is basically we have to find the largest element in any given array or any other data structure also. Let's just consider here as array. Input is simple. First we give the number of elements and then all these elements in the next input, and the output should be a single line printing of whichever is the largest element. Example, here we can see 90 is the largest element, and here we can see that 5 is the largest element. Okay, so let's start right away with the solution. So I have written the comments which need to be done, the steps. So what we have to do is first we have to consider the first element as the largest element. Okay, so that we have a largest element for the start. Next we have to loop through all the elements. So let's consider this example. I'll be taking 1 as the last element. Then what I'll be doing is I'll be looping through the entire loop. Okay, and then third step, if any element is greater than the largest element variable. So example, if I come here now, 8 will be greater than 1, right? At that time what I have to do is replace this particular element as the largest element. So in the largest element variable, right, this variable what I would have assigned, 8 would take the place now. Then as we loop through the next one, 7 is greater than 8, no, it's not, so it will remain 8. Then 56, is 56 greater than 8? Yes, so the largest element will become 56. Then finally, is 90 greater than 56? Yes, so hence it will be 90 as the final answer. After we come out of the loop, we'll just return the that variable to the function, to the main driver code. Okay, so let's start. And okay, so the first element will say largest element. Just for understanding, usually I name the variables with very less characters like max or something. So array of 0, so this is like considering the first element. Okay, now the first step is done. Now let's loop through all the elements. For loop int I equals 0, I less than array dot size. And why I'm using size here is because this is a vector they have given clearly. So for vector, it's array dot size or vector dot size, we say, like how we have dot length in Java, right? This is C++. Now I plus plus. So in looping through, what should we do? If any element is greater than the largest variable element. So let's check that. If array of I, that is the ith element of the array, if anywhere is greater than the largest element variable, then at that time what we should do, we have to replace, right? So what we are going to do, replace largest element equals array of I. Okay, and finally, so this loop will be completed, this loop will be completed, and before going out of the main function, we'll just return this one. So right now what we have to do is we have to return this element we just stored. So what happens here is, as we loop through, we'll be going by each one of this and then keep replacing this variable with the largest element as we pass through until the end of the loop. Okay, now just let's compile and run. If there is any problem, if there's any compilation issue, okay, there is none. If there's any compilation issue, of course it will be due to a syntax or something, you can check again. Now let me just submit this. Okay, I passed all the test cases, so this is how you find the largest element in the array. Of course, these are just basic problems. We'll be going from the most basic to the most advanced. Okay, see you later. Thank you.